The ticker is XBIO. Have her pick a stock. So again, guys and girls, YouTube, Alpha Day Trading, we go live in the next about 3 minutes. Again, we're going to break all of these tickers down. Support, resistance, the technicals, why they're moving, taking these 100 stocks that are moving, right? I see 100 stocks in front of me right now, and narrowing down these 100 stocks to the 2 stocks that have the best opportunity and the best potential right at the start of the day. All right, so again, we're going live in the next 3 minutes. YouTube, Alpha Day Trading, again, our free live stream. We do this every single morning. Go ahead and join us. Let's have some fun. Let's get you guys prepared so we can make some money today. Not even, I retract that. Making the best trades, and then that money will follow. That money will come. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes to go ahead and get tuned in over on YouTube, and we'll be all set, ready to rock and roll. And right now, we're starting to break out of that little bit of this inverse head and shoulders formation. So right now, if you like this trade, assume your entry at 338, stops would be at 323. You'd have to risk about 15 cents on this play. Corey, add me to the list of taking it easy. Yeah, man, I'm taking it easy. Right? I don't see a lot of great killer A-plus setups, right? I really don't. The only thing that I see right now is XBIO. That is the only play that I see at this point in time. But again, I'm not touching it. I'm not trading it. So let's do this, guys. It is 8:56. Let's go ahead and roll that intro. Let's get pumped up. Let's get motivated. Let's get ready for an awesome day, team. Good morning, traders. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? And happy Money Monday. Yeah, baby, that's right. Today is Money Monday. We love Money Mondays, don't we? We're fired up. We're ready to go. We're done with our weekends. We've been waiting 2 whole days to get back in the stock market, to have some fun, to take amazing trades and watch that money flow into those accounts. So again, I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I hope you guys are ready to go. I hope you're fired up, you're motivated, you're hungry to rock and roll, to have another awesome day in the stock market, watching you guys crush it once again this week, like we saw all of you crush it last week. I mean, I tell you what, team, we saw big time profits inside of chat. And not only inside of chat did we see big time profits, we saw some big time profits over on YouTube from traders in our free stream. So guys and girls, seems like everybody's making money. Everybody's coming in, consistently making some amazing profits, not only in chat, but during the free session as well. So that is just absolutely amazing, seeing each and every one of you making some big time profits. And again, just to recap, when I say big time profits, I mean big time profits. $3,139. $2,200, right? Here was YouTube. We had $200, $175, quick $200. Tracy making some good money last week. $81.50 on the small accounts, $200, $300 from Chris, right? I mean, profits chat was absolutely on fire. Jose, another $1,700. B Moose, $1,200. I had a couple decent days last week, right? So again, profits chat was absolutely stacked last week. And here's what I want to see. I want to see profits chat stacked again. We have one more full week of trading until the month of July is over. So team, we have 5 trading days to go. I want each and every one of you ready, prepared, motivated, taking that initiative here, all right? Ready to just go, ready to rock and roll. I want to see us all closing this month strong with some great momentum, some great energy, so we can carry that into August for our 2021 small account challenge team. So again, I want to see everybody rocking and rolling this week, killer profits, sticking to their plans, being disciplined, waiting for those A+ setups, being professionals, right? I want to see nothing but amazing profits. I want to see us getting all of this great momentum, a lot of this traction and energy, so we can run this into the next month and into the end of the year and absolutely crush and rock and roll during the small account challenge team. So again, congratulations to all traders, everybody inside the chat that made some awesome profits last week. Amazing job. Keep up the good work. And again, just remember, this is a brand new day. This is a brand new week, and there are brand new opportunities, brand new market conditions. So again, trying to see what the tone is for this week and how we're going to attack this market team, right? So once again, if you're just now tuning in, good morning and happy Monday. It is 9 o'clock in the morning, July 26th, 2021, our last trading week of July. Let's not waste any time, team. Let's go ahead and dive into it and talk about where our opportunity is today, where we can see the biggest spikes, the biggest runs, where we can see the biggest profits, all right? So once again, everybody on YouTube, hit me with a big old good morning and where you guys are tuning in from. Everybody inside of chat, do the same thing. Good morning! And let's rock and roll. Let's have an awesome day. If you guys ever need anything, do not hesitate. I'm always here to help. Reach out inside the chat. If it's more of a private message, send me an email, Josh@Alpha Day Trading. I will always get back to you. I am always here to help, to see you guys just be successful, rocking and rolling, and making some awesome profits. Casey always never let me down. Casey is never let me down with a big old good morning. We got Tracy, good morning from Punta Verda, Florida. Ow! Stephanie, Zach, David, Alexander, Tracy, 22 Freddie, good morning. Let's have an awesome week. Let's make the best of the best trades. And again, we will see that money just flow in, right? We're not here to make money. We are. I always contradict myself. We're here to make money, obviously. But again, our mindset is what? I'm here today to take the best of the best trades, the A+ setups. That's my bragging rights. I don't want to brag about how much money I made. I want to brag about how professional I was today. How I was professional. I waited. I was patient. I was disciplined. I managed my risk. I took this killer setup, my goodness, on point. And look at those results. Look at that money I made. My bragging rights are the trades that I make. How good of the setup it was, not the money. The money follows with the good trades, guys. So again, I want you coming in with a mindset of, I'm here today to make the best of the best trades. And if I don't see the best of the best trades, I don't have to trade. I can sit on the sidelines. I can observe. I do not need to put myself in an unnecessary position to take an unnecessary loss, right? I would rather walk away break even than walk away red on the day. So again, have that mindset every single day. I'm here to make the best of the best trades. And team, you will see those accounts grow consistently, steadily, and you will be rewarded. So again, what do we have going on today? Let's not waste any time. I want to go ahead and dive into it. Couple other people over in YouTube. Good morning, Wayne, Skylar, Zach. What's going on? Good morning. So again, let's go ahead and talk about number one, right? We have IMV, currently number one on the leaderboard, up a whopping 44% here in pre-market. Pretty large float, right? It's a 74 million in float stock. So again, we really don't have a lot of super low float stocks on the leaderboard. The only low float play we have is XBIO, and that's 8 million. The other ones are well over 50 million, all right? We have a lot of larger float stocks today. So typically when we come into the market and we have nothing but light blue right here, light blue on the float, that's just killing and crushing the upgapper list. We have a lot of big time spikes and big time pops, rip and runs. Usually, from my experience, when we come into the market and we see a lot of stocks gapping up and a lot of hot pink, right? Those are large float plays. We typically have pretty slow market conditions. Again, it's not 100% of the time, but typically when I've come into the market and I see a lot of hot pink and not a lot of light blue, typically kind of slower market conditions. But again, the market's the market. The market's going to do what the market wants to do, and we're going to be here ready to attack that opportunity. So again, we did have IMV, which was number 1. Let's go ahead and start with TYME, right? I want to go down the list one by one. All right, so we do have TYME, currently number 1 on the leaderboard. This is 113 million in float, right? So it's a pretty large float. It is trading 15 million shares against its 2.7, so we have really good volume. Again, it's up 53%. Why is TYME moving on up? All right, so the keyword in this press release, couple keywords. We have cancer, all right? But what is the main takeaway from this press release, right? That they were granted a U.S. patent claiming coverage use for a drug delivery method to treat cancer. So really, there's a new drug that they received a patent for that's going to treat cancer. So we have the U.S. patent and we have cancer as our hot keywords in this press release. That's exactly why TYME just went from 108 all the way to 188. We have really good news on TYME, right? Yes, it's 113 million in float. Pretty darn large, right? But here's the other thing. It's not a very expensive stock. So think of it this way. If you have 113 million in float, that means there's 113 million shares in circulation that can be traded, right? That there are available. There's over 100 million shares available for the retail to trade. If this was a $100 stock and the float was 113 million, it's going to take a lot more money to move that play, right? Because you have a large float and a large price stock. It's going to take a lot more to really move that play, right? But when you have a very low priced stock, $1.50, and there's 113 million in float, there's more traders that can buy more shares, right? Because it's cheap. So typically, you know, a trader on a $10 stock might only be able to buy 100 shares, but now they can buy 1,000 shares. So the same one trader that on a $10 stock can only buy 100 shares. Now, since it's $1, they can buy, say, 1,000 shares. So, right, one trader is able to buy 10 times more shares, right, on this hypothetical scenario because it's so cheap. So now you have a lot of traders being able to buy more shares of this cheap play. And again, that's why we could really see the stock still move really well, even though it's a very large float play. It's not going to take as much to get this going because it is cheap, right? Because there's going to be more traders buying more size, more shares because it's that less expensive versus a $10, $20, $30 play. And that's when we could really start to see this move up regardless of 113 million in float play. So with that being said, I do like TYME. I'm not too concerned about the float. I like the volume. It's gapping up on really good news. Let's go ahead and dive into these technicals and see how high we can go or see how low we can go on TYME. So let's go ahead and start with blowing up our daily chart. This is what we do every single morning, right? We start with the daily and we want to mark up all of our key levels, right? I'm looking at all of the big spiking high levels, right? So again, big spiking high right there in February. And I'm just doing kind of the same thing. I'm trying to really gauge and pinpoint the best of the best levels on my plays. So then I'm looking right around 327, right? We have some bounce we had some bounce plays, some bounces here on the daily chart. 327 right here, a little bit of resistance right around 327. That's a pretty decent level. Right here around $2, we bounced on the daily. We bounced. A lot of resistance, a lot of resistance, a lot of resistance. So that's a pretty good level. Then I'm looking right along these lines here, right? We had some resistance right around there, about 230, right up towards around like that 250. Really, I'm just looking at these key levels right now, right up towards around that 402. Those spiking highs around 435, that spiking high around 467. Obviously, we have $5, and we have some of our lower levels as well. So let's go ahead and mark up some of these levels as well. So now I'm kind of looking at this most recent time frame, right? Really trying to get my most recent levels and really trying to fine tune these. So let's look underneath these lows, right? Look underneath these lows and those highs. Right around 170. Lot of resistance, resistance. We broke above, support, resistance. So 170 is a damn good level, right? 170 is a great level. Breaking up over 170, where could we see this play go to, right? So we break over 170, maybe a little bit of resistance right around those daily highs, 188. Then we have a lot of opportunity all the way to around 230. $2 is a natural level of resistance though, so we need to be mindful of too, right? Just that psychological level. Boom, but over $2, we have room to that high on the daily 230. Boom, up to that spiking high right around 250. And then look at all that room up towards around 3 to 327, right? We have a lot of opportunity and a lot of room to run here on TYME. So again, all we were doing was looking at the daily chart. That's it. We just marked up our levels on the daily chart. And look at how accurate these levels have been so far here in pre-market. Our spiking high was right to that 188. We had some support right around that 170. It was actually right around 169. We had that level marked up, right? So again, these levels have been honored so far. So is it safe to say that if we break 188, we'll have some $2 and then 230 resistance? Absolutely. We've already seen a couple of our first levels. They've been respected here in pre-market based on the daily chart. So again, that's what's going to convict me and convince me that, hey, we start really breaking on out, some of these other levels to the upside are definitely going to be valid, right? As these other levels have already proven to be valid here in pre-market. So again, right now, where is support? Back down towards around the 140s, right underneath these lows, okay? We do have some resistance right around that 169 to 170. And we can see right in here, right now, we're just struggling a little bit to get above and hold that 170. But once we can, we have a lot of room back up to those pre-market highs of 188. Anything over 188, we have $2. Anything over $2, 230, then 250. That's where it gets fun. Anything over 250, we have a big window to 3 and then 327. Anything over 327, we have a big window up to 4. But anything over $4 to 5, we do have a lot of resistance from 4 to 5. Okay, so again, just be mindful of these levels. These are not, you must sell here. You gotta sell. They're just levels to be mindful of. If you see this stock breaking out, ripping and running, right, and you see a lot of resistance and a lot of selling pressure at 250, oh, well, 250 is a key level on the daily chart. I'm now seeing, based on the price action, that traders are respecting that 250. I see a lot of selling pressure. Let me go ahead and lock in some profits, okay? They're just levels to be mindful of as targets or levels in which you want to go ahead and lock in some profits. So again, TYME, good news. Not too concerned about the float, gapping up about 48%, 19 million shares traded against its 2 million average. Right now, TYME looks really good. Definitely adding it to the watch list as one of our top 3 plays for the day. Moving on, we have IMV. So why is IMV moving on up this morning, team? Why is IMV moving up? Well, there's no news on IMV, right? There's no news. Why is it trading 16 million shares? Well, it had a decent little day on Friday. What was the catalyst on Friday? There was no news on Friday, team. There was no news whatsoever, all right? But we had a really nice double bottom on the daily. And we just had some really great volume move in on Friday, right? We traded 16 million shares on Friday, 16.5 million shares. We had a very good bounce, a very good green day with some great volume on IMV on Friday. So why is the stock moving up today? It's all momentum, right? It's just all momentum, right? This stock had a great day Friday. There's not a lot of hot stocks today moving. So traders are resorting back to some of those Friday movers like XBIO, like NAOV, right? IMV. So a lot of traders are resorting back to a lot of those Friday gainers. And again, it was just a top gainer on Friday and traders are just coming back to these plays as there's not a lot of hot, fresh press releases and a lot of hot, fresh movement today in pre-market. So IMV trading 16 million shares on Friday. The whole day on Friday only traded 16 million shares. We've traded that here in pre-market. So we have a lot of attention. We have a lot of action and volume here on IMV. It's a 74 million in float stock. All right. It's still a low, cheap priced play. It's only $2.22 a share. So again, the float doesn't concern me at all. All right, it's trading good volume. That's up 35% off of momentum from Friday. So what could we see today on IMV? Well, the first thing I notice is we have some good support at $2. Not only is it psychological support, we have some support that's been validated from post-market on Friday and pre-market today. We do have a decent little uptrend, right? We had this decent little uptrend here in pre-market. Right now, we're not really bouncing off the trend line. So this trend line right now doesn't really look like it's going to be valid. So right now, all we know is we have support back down towards around $2. Are we going to buy right at 2? No. We need to wait for an opportunity. We need to wait for an A-plus setup. What's an A-plus setup? Maybe a double bottom, right? Maybe a higher low reversal strategy. Maybe an inverse head and shoulders. Something to signal like, hey, we have really good odds here on this play, right? We have 80-20 odds that IMV can reverse and start grinding back to the upside. Right now, we're just observing. We're just watching. We know that we have $2 support. Let's see if we find and establish some kind of market structure off $2 to really solidify, hey, we definitely have some great opportunity back to the upside. If we crack below $2, where's our next level of support? Back down off Friday's spiking highs. Anything below Friday's spiking highs, you're looking to come all the way back down towards around 170 on IMV. So those are levels to be mindful of. Right now, you have good support right around $2. Anything below 2, 188. Anything below 188, your next best level to see this play hold on up, to actually get some volume and some action to the upside, is going to be right in those 170s, okay? Where's resistance? 245. We have support established in post-market from Friday. We have resistance this morning in pre-market. We have support as well this morning in pre-market, right? Right around that 245. We bounced Friday night. We dropped below this morning. We had resistance. We broke back above on great volume, right? We pulled back, bounced off support. So again, 245 is a pretty good valid level over on IMV. Breaking over 245, how high can it go? Back up towards around $2.83. Anything over 283, where's your next target? Right around $3, right? Psychological resistance. But team, what else do you notice right around $3, right? What else do you notice right around $3 on the daily chart that's going to be a key level of resistance? Someone give me the answer, right? Not only do we have $3, but what else do we have right around $3 that traders are seeing as a key level of strong resistance on the daily chart? We have that 200-day moving average, all right? Remember, the 200-day moving average is one of the strongest moving averages that traders use, right? The most popular simple moving average that almost every trader uses on the daily chart is the 200 SMA. The 200 SMA right now is right around 306. So even if we break 3, we'll probably have a lot of resistance right around 306. But if this stock is strong enough, if we have a lot of volume, a lot of activity, a lot of action, and we have the momentum, and we have the majority of traders on this play, and we break 306, now we're talking. Now we have some nice room to the upside. We can see IMV up towards around 334, and then up towards around 392 here on IMV. So right now, just be mindful that 306 is going to be some strong resistance. But even at 3 to 306 resistance, if we get a nice setup off $2 for the leg up, that's a little less than $1 of reward on IMV. So we could still make some good profit. There could still be some good opportunity here on IMV, even though we have strong resistance up towards around that 3 to 306. Okay, team? So right now, IMV with $2 support, back below $2, 188, and then 170. Re-breaking 245, a lot of room to 283, and then $3. Breaking over that 200-day moving average, we have a lot of room to 334, and then 392 here on IMV. Right? Moving on, what do we got next? We have NAOV, right? Number 4 on the leaderboard. NAOV, what's going on here? Shares are continuing higher after the company received Australian Therapeutic Goods Administration approval for its EuroShield system on Friday. So we have some Friday news, and the shares and the company and the stock is still moving higher after that press release on Friday. So again, we had a very nice big green day here on Friday on NAOV. This stock went from around what? Out of nowhere, midday, Friday, right around 1 o'clock, 75 cents, hitting highs of 256. Big time mover here on NAOV. Right now, gapping up again, 26% here in pre-market. Currently trading at 21 million shares, 2 million shares on average. So we have activity, we have volume. It's a lower float play as well. It's 22 million in flow. Again, we have news from Friday. A lot of nice momentum here this morning. So right now on NAOV, I want to see this holding above that 261. I want to see this above Friday's close. That's it, right? I want to see this trading above Friday's close. As long as we're trading above Friday's close, we're bullish. We have a lot of great opportunity to the upside. NAOV could definitely run back towards around the 350s. Right now, we're pretty close to 350. Nice resistance here on the daily chart. Up over 350, back up to 451. Over 451, a lot of resistance at $5. Anything over $5, this thing could really start taking on off. This one has a lot of opportunity and a lot of potential to possibly get back up towards around $8.50, team. So right now, NAOV doesn't have an A+ setup right now. There's not a great A+. Let's jump in right now at this point in time on NAOV. But if this is where traders decide to go, this is where the mob is, this is where the volume is, this stock has a lot of great opportunity to absolutely rip and run again. It's already proven itself on Friday. This stock, from 1 to 4, within 3 hours, this play ran 280% in 3 hours on Friday. So with that being said, NAOV has already proven itself that it can go on big time runs and hold its gains. We have some decent news from Friday. We have great volume here in pre-market. We have a low float play, 22 million in float, currently gapping up once again 26%. I like NAOV. I want to see NAOV back above 350. I want to see it regaining 350. That's when we have room back up towards around the 440s, right? Back up towards around 440. Anything over 440, room to 5. Anything over 5, room to 6, room to 7, room to 8. We have a lot of opportunity to the upside on NAOV. Definitely adding NAOV as number 2 on my watch list out of the gate. So again, TYME, we've talked about that. Number 1, we're definitely watching TYME. IMV, I'm like 50-50 with IMV. I like it, but at the same time, it's not really exciting to me, right? It's not really exciting. So right now, I don't know if IMV is going to make it to the top 3, but NAOV is definitely making it into the top 3. So right now, we have 2 plays. We got TYME and NAOV that I'm watching right out of the gate. Right, XBIO, we are watching XBIO as well. Again, there is some news this morning. Shares are trading higher after the company announced a $12.5 million private placement priced at a premium to the market. So XBIO was a big-time mover on Friday. This play went on a nice big rip and run from around 220 all the way to 475, giving everything back. But we have some news. We have some activity. We have some volume. It's number 3 on the leaderboard here in pre-market. XBIO trying to regain 323 support. This play has a lot of opportunity back to the upside. We could see it back up to 4. We could see it back up to 450, 464 off of those highs from Friday. And then anything over that, $5 and then $5.82. XBIO has a lot of great opportunity. It is the lowest float play on the leaderboard. It's up 30%, trading 13.5 million shares. So we have the volume, we have the news, we also have some attention because it was a gainer from Friday, and it's the lowest float stock on the leaderboard, currently up 8 million. Or I'm sorry, not currently up 8 million. The float is 8 million. All right, so again, we have XBIO. This play right now in pre-market went from around $2.38, spiking all the way, retesting those highs from Friday, pulling back towards around $3 and forming a little bit of this double bottom, trying to break the downtrend, right? So that's all we have right now, right? We have a nice little higher low, double bottom on XBIO, trying to break this downtrend. And if we can, that's when we can see the next leg up to 4, 464, $5, and then $5.82. Again, right now we're support, 312 off the higher low. Below 312, back down towards around $3. Anything below $3, all the way back down towards around $2.75 here on XBIO. So again, I like XBIO, definitely adding it to the watch list, number 3, right? So right now, I really like TYME. All eyes need to be on TYME at the start of the day. Definitely watching NAOV to get back above $3.50. Definitely watching XBIO to see if we can hold this higher low, double bottom, and break the trend line for that nice pop to the upside for a nice rip and run. NRXP, again, this stock had a great day on Thursday, had a great day on Friday, but got rejected off of that 200 SMA right around $24.50. So, NRXP, it's gapping down, team. Right now, the stock closed at $24.77, down towards around $21.75. Add it to your watch list. Keep it on watch. Maybe we see NRXP get some hype, get some action. It was a mover last week, Thursday and Friday. But again, right now, there's nothing to be concerned about. There's nothing going on with NRXP. But if we start seeing TYME fade on off, IMV, NAOV, XBIO, we could definitely see some traders come back over to NRXP as it was one of our top gainers both Thursday and Friday. And traders are still looking at NRXP to see if we get that volume, to see if we get that hype, to see if there's any opportunity there. So again, not making it into the top three, but definitely a back burner, possibly sleeper play that we should be mindful of and just observe it and see if there's any opportunity here today over on NRXP. Before the market opens, we have two back burner plays, team. All right, I posted this up in chat. We have CODX and we have IPA. Two possible mid-candle breakout formations. All right, IPA is probably the nicer mid-candle breakout compared to CODX, but they're both set up for possible mid-candle breakouts. But again, IPA looks a little bit better, and IPA has a little bit more movement here in pre-market. I want to see IPA above 8, right? $8 was Friday's lows. I want to see this trading above Friday's lows, right around $8. We start breaking over 850, that's when we're going to see a lot of volume move into this play, right? A break over 850, that's when we can expect to see a lot of volume move into IPA. Breaking over 850, a lot of room to 9. Breaking over $9, team. This stock has a lot of room to 10, 1067, 1324. Guys, $16.40. This stock has a lot of room to run here on IPA if we start breaking over these key levels and start confirming that mid-candle breakout. So once again, IPA, back burner sleeper play for the possible mid-candle breakout today. And then we have CODX. All right, CODX, not as nice, not as great of a setup, but the criteria is there for a possible mid-candle breakout. I want to see CODX holding above $8.90, right? If we can hold above $8.90 and start trading with some good volume above $9.12, we have a lot of room all the way up towards around $9.86. Anything over $9.86 and $10, we could possibly see CODX back up towards around $11 today. So again, CODX and IPA are both back burner sleeper plays for the possible mid-candle breakout. And once again, to clarify, IPA looks a lot better than CODX, but they're both set up for those possible mid-candle breakouts. So with that being said, again, TYME, right? We're definitely watching TYME right out of the gate, team. This stock has a lot of great opportunity to the upside. Right now, it looks great. It looks good. We're fighting to get back above 170, room to 188, room to 2, and then a nice big window up towards around $2.30. In AOV, above $3.50, we're looking good for the leg up to 4, and then 443. IMV is number 2 on the leaderboard, but I'm not a big fan. Very choppy, very unclean price action. Not a fan. I think we have better opportunity on TYME. I think we have better opportunity on NAOV. And I definitely think we have better opportunity here on XBIO. So my top 3 plays out of the gate, team. XBIO, TYME, NAOV. Back burner plays, right? IMV, NRXP. Right? Then we have back burner mid-candle breakout opportunity for the day. That's going to be CODX and IPA. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stocks that we have on our watch list, but 3 stocks that we're really going to focus on right at the start of the day. And that's, again, TYME if you're just now tuning in, NAOV, and XBIO. Right now, I'm thinking XBIO is going to be the number 1 stock that I'm watching right out of the gate, followed by TYME off to the right. And let's see which stock gets the action, gets the volume, gets the hype, and see where we can make some great trades and make some great profits, team. So, ladies and gentlemen, traders inside of chat, if you're just now tuning in, go ahead and hit me with a good morning before the market opens. Let's have an awesome day. Let's get fired up. Let's make some great trades, and let's make some great profits, team. So once again, hit me with a good morning. 15 seconds until the market opens. Chris, Cole, Heroic, Trader Dan, good morning. Jay Nelson. Oh, everybody, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's have some fun. Let's rock and roll. Market's open. Let's make some money. Let's get these scanners up. We're all set, ready to rock and roll. Wade, Real Little Spaz, Angel, good morning. And like I said early this morning, I woke up tired today. My daughter had her birthday party yesterday. It's not even a birthday yet. Her birthday's on Thursday. But we had our birthday party yesterday at the Bounce Place. Oh boy, was that fun. So I am a little sleepy. I'm a little tired, and I'm sure you can tell based on me tripping over my words a little bit here in pre-market. So that being said, I'm really sitting back on my hands, really looking to scale back on size, keep my trades small, keep my losses tight. Again, when I'm tired, when I feel just a little out of it, I typically have bad performing days. But it's good to be able to realize that coming into the market. So again, realizing that, and I know what to do, right? I know I need to scale back. I know I need to be extra disciplined and extra patient and waiting for those setups. You can't tell? Well, good. Good. I'm glad you guys can't tell. I always bring that energy. I always bring that fire, baby. So right now, TYME getting some action to the upside. NAOV, sell off at the open. IMV, sell off at the open. XBIO, same thing. NRXP, CODX, possible mid candle, and then IPA, possible mid candle as well. So again, IPA, we start breaking over Friday's close right around, where was the close at exactly? 854. Breaking over 854, that's when IPA is going to get a lot of volume, guys. A lot of volume on IPA once we start breaking over that 854. So I want you guys keeping this one on high watch above 8. Want to see this breaking over 854 for the mid-candle breakout possibility here over on IPA. But right now, TYME is the stock getting the action, right? TYME is the #1 play right now, getting a quick little high a day. I'm not buying the first high a day right on Monday, right out of the gate. Let's wait for the pullback down towards around 170 for a possible cup and handle, right? That's the only thing that I could see coming on up here over on TYME. Big U shape, possibly get that higher low with a nice little double bottom. Boom. Possible cup and handle. Let's see if we get a nice little setup here. Again, anything could happen. It could squeeze the 230, get halted. But again, I would like to see the rejection, the pullback, form another higher low, give us some kind of pattern, some kind of setup, then we can go ahead and attack. So right now, TYME is the #1 stock that I'm watching right now at this point in time. XBIO over 308, we're watching this one. But again, I like TYME. I think TYME could definitely set up a lot nicer. And one other thing we can do as well here on TYME is go ahead and throw a nice little uptrend on the play. Right? Go ahead and throw a decent little uptrend here. Can we connect it out further to the left? Yeah, we got a decent little uptrend here on TYME, right? So again, pulling back to support, pulling back to this uptrend, we're just finding more separate reasons to get involved with this play. So right now, I'm sitting back waiting for that proper setup, the A+ setup here on TYME. I'm taking a starter position on IPA, right? Not full size, not aggressive. Small starter position here on IPA for the possible mid-candle breakout. Small 300 share position here on IPA. Looking to see if we can get some action here to the upside. Right now, watching TYME. All right, watching TYME. Right back down to that 170, but right now we're getting IPA, guys. Right now we're getting IPA. Again, I like that mid-candle breakout possibility over 853 with volume. This is where we can really start ramping up, guys. So right now, all eyes on IPA here for that sleeper, back burner, possible mid-candle breakout. Again, I took a starter position right there off the first pullback to the 9 EMA, and I got about 300 shares of that position. I'm up 96 bucks. I think we can squeeze up over 9. I think we have a nice little possible mid-candle breakout coming, guys. Let's see. Right now, I can honestly place my stops at break even on IPA. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go in a risk-free position. 828. Let's go 824 on my stops. IPA, let's put that in the system. Let's run a risk-free trade on IPA. Let's see if we get that proper mid-candle breakout. Again, let's see if we can hold this and make some awesome profits here on IPA for that possible mid-candle breakout. So again, over $9. Watch for a lot of volume. Watch for a possible halt. Right now, IPA. Let's go. Back burner sleeper play. Currently up 186 on 300 shares. Not bad at all. Right now, I'm still okay with holding it at risk-free, right? Break even on the trade. I want to see if this stock can break 9 and run to 10. NAOV, we want to see this trading above 350 on NAOV. Want to see it trading above 350 on NAOV. IMV, we want this back over 245. XBIO team, nice little bottom at 308, breaking that downtrend. So right now we have a lot of opportunity, right? There's a lot of plays that look decent. We have XBIO getting some nice action right now over the downtrend, right? We have TYME off this big uptrend, right? Could definitely be one big breakout formation. We have IPA trying to get the mid candle. All right, so again, there's a lot of opportunity, but which one is the best? Where's the best of the best opportunity, right? Is it XBIO? Is it TYME, right? Is it going to be possibly IPA for the mid candle? Breaking over 9, a lot of opportunity, a lot of room to rip and run up towards around 10 bucks. So right now, what stock is going to be the best play? Right now, watching TYME above the uptrend. All right, so as long as we're holding 160 in the trend line, we're okay. We're not looking all that bad. Here on TYME for the break over 190 for the quick pop up towards around $2. So right now it's between XBIO. Obviously, don't expect to be a buyer at the first break of VWAP. Wait for the pullback. Wait for the first pullback down into the open, right around 330. Higher low, U-shape, then look for the break, right? I'm not buying the break of the VWAP right here. Not buying the break of the VWAP here. TYME, I do like TYME for the bounce off the trend line. Let's see if we can actually hold on up here over on TYME. Right now, it is between TYME and XBIO. XBIO is actually above the VWAP now. This one has room to 4. TYME, it has to hold the trend line. We start cracking below 161 and 160. Watch for this to sell off. It is easy to short as well with light speed. It is easy to short. So if we start cracking the uptrend, I may look to possibly short this play back down towards around 143 here on TYME. So basically a new intraday low and a crack in the uptrend. I would be looking to short TYME, possibly back down towards the 145s. So right now, looking to see if TYME can crack below this trend line. I am short on a small little starter position here on TYME for the crack. We have a lot of selling pressure starting to move in. I'm going to average in right here. That is a pretty weak candle. Let's see if we crack the 160. Nice short. Nice little short here on TYME. Let's go ahead and cover half just to go ahead and lock in a little bit of profit there. Right now I'm scaling out in fourths and halves. So I went ahead and took half, locked in a little bit of profit there on the TYME, easy short. Again, we have room down towards around the 143s. That's where I want to cover the rest. If we break back above 160, I'll probably cover the rest. But right now we have a lot of selling pressure. Right around 156 to 157. Let's see if we can hold on down and crack 150 coming on up. 154 on the bid. I'm going to go ahead and lock that up. A quick 165 there on TYME on a quick little scalp to the short side. We'll probably see it come back up and retest the trend line as resistance and then curl back on down towards the 143. So I could probably get a better entry back up in the 165. So again, went ahead and took those profits really quick there over on TYME. Let's go back over to XBIO and see how, yep, XBIO is looking a little weak right now. CODX is not doing anything, team. And then IPA tried to get the pop, but IPA's back below that 853 now. Not looking good, not looking great. I was up almost a couple $100 on that trade, but I never locked in profit because, again, we had a lot of good volume in a clean close over the 853, and we even tried the pop here up over 9. I was definitely willing to hold IPA and risk a couple dollars to see if it could turn into a big-time ripper and runner like it was on Thursday. But right there, I got stopped out for a whopping $15.45. So I'm currently up on the day, small but green, 277.11 on the day. Right now, market conditions aren't all that great. NURO, we're definitely going to be watching NURO. Nice little double bottom right off that $20.88 mark. This one has room back up towards around $24 and then $24.60 here on NURO. DYNT, let's go check out DYNT real quick. DYNT, this stock was doing absolutely nothing in pre-market. This one's trying to get some height to the upside. Hit the breakout scanner a couple times, but nothing crazy. SGRP was halted. Let's look at SGRP. All right, so we got SGRP team currently halted to the upside. What's going on here with SGRP? No news. Nice day on Friday. So again, we had a nice little pop there on Friday. Probably hitting everybody's scanners for unusual volume. And again, we have some nice action right out of the gates here on SGRP. But again, there is no news, but we can see why it got going there on Friday, right? The stock had a nice pop off the 200 SMA, pulling back to the 20, putting in this higher low, and we finally crossed our 20 and 50. So now we just have a really decent technical setup on the daily as to why SGRP is even moving to the upside in the first place. SGRP has room to retest those highs of 375. Do we have any other resistance in the meantime? Yes, 337. Go ahead and mark up that 230. That's good support here on SGRP. So we're good to go. So right now we have the halt level that we want to see hold on up for the possible next leg up towards around 337. Support right now is back down towards around 225 to 230 here on SGRP, and SGRP was halted at 939. We're looking at 944.50. So we have about 20 seconds to go here on SGRP until we are unhalted. So right now, SGRP, let's see what we look like out of the halt. Right now we have bids at 265. So it doesn't look like we're going to get a substantial gap up. But again, if we gap down and come down and bounce off 225, possible bounce play for the break. SGRP will be live here in about the next 5 seconds, team. Looking for the gap up. Nah, not really a gap up. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. So let's wait for the pullback to 225 on SGRP first. I'm not touching it right now. BBIG, I see you guys talking about BBIG. Yeah, there's just a lot of resistance on this play. A lot of resistance, trying to get a pop, but pretty choppy play. We'll keep it on watch. Right now, SGRP is where the majority of traders are at, trying to get this up to 337 and then 373 here on SGRP. But right now, just a little messy, a little choppy. We're only 15 minutes into our day, team. We're only 15 minutes in. 1 for 1, actually 1 for 2 intraday. Stop out on IPA and a quick little 165 on TYME to the short side. NAOV is not doing anything right now. This play could definitely bounce at 259 off Friday's close. So let's definitely keep NAOV on watch above the 250 to see if we can get that nice little bounce back up over 3. IMV right now is not doing anything. XBIO is trying to hold on up here, but again, there's nothing really to go off of at this point in time. CODX, nothing. IPA, nothing. NURO. Let's go ahead and put that towards the bottom of the watch list as that's in play today. NURO. And right now, we're just sitting back being patient, team. Right now, we're just sitting back waiting for the best of the best opportunity. So right now on NURO, this could be the decreasing volume pullback into the 2190 support for the next leg up. So right now, NURO on high watch for the bounce. NURO on high watch for the bounce. Nice decreasing volume pullback into the previous high, into the VWAP, into the 9 EMA. That is a healthy pullback that signals the possible next leg up into the 2460s. That would be your target there on NURO. 2460 stops would be below 2150 here on that play. Will TYME be able to get the $2.50 today? I mean, it has to regain that trend line. Right now, we cracked the trend line. We are bearish, right? And we can see that we are even respecting trend line support is new resistance now. So if we can get back above and regain the trend line, absolutely. We could definitely see this break 190 and run up towards around $2. Anything over $2, it has room to 230 and then 250. But right now, as long as it's underneath this trend line, we are bearish on TYME. NURO, there's the balance off that decreasing volume pullback. Right now, it's up a little over $1 a share. It was a quick little pop there over on NURO. SGRP is just a little choppy right now. I'm not touching it near high a day. I mean, it has room to fall all the way back down towards around 225. We know what's going on with TYME. NAOV, below that 250. Yep, that one's coming off the watch list, guys. Right now, we're cleaning the watch list, right? We're sifting through. We're trying to see where the opportunity is and where the opportunity is not, right? So we're just cleaning up that watch list. Right now, should we really be watching NRXP? Is there anything going on here? Not really, team. I think we can take that off our watch list. XBIO, definitely staying on the watch list. Trying to trend higher. If we put in the higher high off the higher low, we're in a nice little uptrend here intraday. We could start to see this really start grinding to the upside. So right now, just watching XBIO. IMV. Keeping this one on watch above 2. We start cracking below $2, probably going to be taking it off the watch list. Are we missing anything, team? Right? You guys are being quiet. You guys are quiet. What's up? Are we missing anything right now in the market? All right, it's 9:50. I always forget that we're running over on YouTube. So everybody on YouTube, it's that time. Typically, we go from 9 to 9:30, getting you guys prepared for the day. So with that being said, happy, safe trading, ladies and gentlemen. I love working with you. I love seeing you guys tune in during our free sessions over on YouTube. I will see you guys back here bright and early tomorrow morning as we kick off another live stream with you guys for the first 30 minutes of the day. If you guys ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, never hesitate. Reach out, josh@alphadaytrading.com. If you guys want to join the team, go ahead and hit us up over at alphadaytrading.com. Check us out. Join the team. See what all the hype's about. Continue to take that trading to the next level. Lock in those profits and have some fun. Until next time, happy, safe trading. And I will see you guys back here bright and early tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good day, traders. I'll see you tomorrow.